Happy Sunday again. So I've changed the angle a little bit from last week, so I'm hoping we've got a bit. Oh no, it's chopped it off again. Oh well, we've got a little bit of space, so we should be okay. See if I can push it back a little bit more. There we go. If you're here, please say hello. I don't know if many of you will be here today because I know it's a beautiful day outside, so I'm guessing you're all out in the garden or sat in a pub garden somewhere. But I have 5 lovely cocktails for you today, and we're going to have a bit of a. Oh, sorry, I've switched things around, so I've just been looking for my notes and they're right in front of me. So I'm going to have 5 cocktails that I think are reminiscent of a good Sailaway party. And also there's a new one from P&O that some of you may have spotted that I thought I would give a go. So I think that's our last one. So the first one we're going to do is one called Between Decks. And this one, well, for this one, you will need, fudge them over a bit. You'll need some gin, so some London Dry gin. You will need some orange juice. So I've just got some orange juice in the bottle here. Some cranberry juice, again in the bottle. Some lime juice, which I've freshly squeezed. And some sugar syrup. Sugar syrup's optional, but I quite like it in this one, which is unusual for me. So this one we are going to shake. So if we get some ice into our shaker. I can't see any comments, so if you are here and you're commenting, I do apologise. I can't see anything at the moment. Do say hi and I will catch up afterwards if you've got any questions or anything like that. Sometimes they don't always pop up, unfortunately. So into our shaker, we're going to have 2.5 shots of gin. A nice boozy one to start with, which is the entirety of this jigger. Glug, glug, glug. I've got little gin here, Finton's one, which is really good for cocktails, to be honest. And then you want 1 shot of orange juice. See the table wobbling, sorry. It's like clattering around. 1 shot of orange. If you can do freshly squeezed orange, then do that. It does taste a little bit nicer in this one. 1 shot of cranberry juice. Starting a nice pretty colour now. And then 1/2 shot of lime juice. A bit of a zing with this one. And then if you want to add it, just 1/4 shot of sugar syrup. Oh, I think mine's welded to the top. Oh, there we go. So I've got the Bristol Syrup Company sugar syrup here because I'm a bit lazy and haven't made my own. It's very easy to make your own. So a cup of water, a cup of sugar on the hob. Let it melt together. Bring it just up to the boiling point. Don't let it boil too much. And then let it cool down and you've got your sugar syrup. So it's really quite straightforward. So equal measures of water and sugar. So we're going to give it a good shake. And I'm going to just put up the glass. So I'm going to serve this into, I've got a big highball here, but you want a Collins glass or a highball, perhaps not as big as this. We'll see whether it fits in. So apologies if you have just joined. I can't see comments today, so if anybody's commenting, sorry, it's decided not to let me see them again. So fill up your glass. Ooh, I hope I've got enough ice. Got some long ones today, so there we go. I'm going to give it a shake. So shake it until the shaker goes cold, starts to get condensation on it. And then we're going to strain it. Sorry, I've got an error message just popped up. Bear with me. Okay. Don't know whether that's because I can't see your comments or not. And then we're going to strain this one into our glass. So, really pretty colour this one. Can you see that okay? Let's change the view a little bit. Really lovely blush pink colour. And this reminds me of the ones you get near the pool bar. I think it's or the Long Island, not the Long Island, the Long Beach iced tea. I think you can get on board, and a couple of the others as well. And then to garnish, you can really go to town with this one. And I got bits of everything, yeah. So a bit of pineapple. You could use lime, which is what I originally put on there. I'm gonna stab my pineapple. Find a cherry. So pineapple, cherry, and mint leaf is what's usually recommended for this one. Stick a cherry on top. I think I need to eat these cherries up in a pudding or something and get some of the firmer cocktail cherries. So we'll pop our pineapple in the top there. Little sprig of mint, which I got from the garden, so my mint is finally starting to grow. And that is our between decks. Lovely. Ooh, I'll stick some straws in as well. So I've got straws from the Paper Straw Party Shop. They do lovely, lovely designs. Let's have a taste. Oh, that's good. That's really good. That won't last long. Pop that one over there. So our next one is Atlantic Breeze, and this one is rather lovely. So let's get some of these bits out of the way a moment. And we're not using gin for this one. We're going to use white rum for this one. You probably could use gin in this, or vodka if you haven't got white rum. So I'm using Cockspur white rum, platinum white rum, which is one of my favourites. So Barbados rum, this one. And we're going to use apricot brandy or an apricot liqueur. I've got the Giffard one, getting quite low on that one actually. This is really nice because although it is brandy based, it's much more apricot-y than some of the apricot brandies. So an apricot brandy, you will need some Galliano. So you've got some Galliano handy. I know some of you bought it from some of the cocktails that we did before, so yeah, I love this stuff. It's like a herbal liqueur, and a little bit of vanilla through it as well. Although they do have a vanilla version as well. I've got the Authentico, the authentic one, which is the one I prefer for cocktails, but it doesn't matter which one you've got, it still tastes good. Strega is another one that works well in this cocktail. And then we'll need some pineapple juice and some lemon juice. I'll swap our lime for some lemon juice. I can't quite see all those. So again, into our shaker. And I've forgotten my slops bucket. I'll use that. Really sorry if you're joining and I can't see the comments, I'm afraid. So if you're commenting, please carry on commenting. I will catch up with any questions or anything afterwards. So some ice into the shaker. And, oops, we're going to go for 1.5 white rum. And we're going to go for half a shot of the apricot brandy. Love the smell of this one. Delicious. And half as well. Oh no, I don't think it's a half, it's a quarter of the Galliano. It's quite herby, so it's just a splash that you need really. About a quarter of a shot of Galliano. Oh, I really don't like it when I can't see comments. I'm assuming you're commenting. And then we want about half a shot of lemon juice. There's quite a few ingredients here, but it is delicious. And then about 2.5 shots of your pineapple juice. You can either put your pineapple juice in now, which I'm going to do to give it a good shake up, or you can top up with pineapple juice if you prefer. I'll go for 2 in here because I might top up with pineapple juice afterwards as well, depending on how much it fills up. And this one you want a Collins glass or a highball, although I'm going to go for a hurricane. This one. So fill your glass with ice. Some of my ice is sticking to it. I hope I'm not going to run out of ice. Misjudged it. So there's our hurricane, and we're going to give this a good shake. This smells gorgeous because it's just that pineapple scent. There we go. Till you get all that lovely condensation on there and your hand starts to freeze off. And strain this one into your glass over your ice. How full that will go. We might do. Yay! That will do. Because typically with these, both of these last ones, you'd have used a Collins glass. They're slightly smaller than these hurricane and the highball. So into here, you might think that you want to use some pineapple here, which you can do, but classically it's served with a slice of orange. So I'm just going to serve it with a slice of orange. I think we've got blood oranges, which are really pretty. So just a slither of orange and tuck that into your ice there. You could actually put a couple of bits through if you wanted to make it more like a punch. And then we are going to use some more straws. So I'm going to go for a couple of anchor straws, put them in there. And that is our Atlantic Breeze. Oh, that's lovely. It's not too sweet. So if you're not a fan of the sweet ones that are often served in the, by the pool, they're often quite sweet. That is lovely. That's, yeah. Ooh, very good. I'm start getting shadows on me now. Light over there. Okay, so that was number 2. So again, I'm just seeing a whole bunch of people join. So apologies if you can't. Well, no, I can't see your comments. So apologies if you think I'm being rude. So our next one, this one I was looking up. This one's called Anchors Away, and which is perfect, isn't it? It's not the one that Royal Caribbean have on their menu, and I found there's about 7 different recipes for Anchors Away, so we could have a whole session just on that. But this one is really lovely. Use a wine glass or a goblet. We've broken all our wine glasses, so I'm going to use a goblet for this one. And this one, we're going to shake it again. Yes, we are going to shake it again. So just get rid of the pineapple. Actually, I can use this one. A quick wash. So you want to keep your rum here. No, you don't. I'm on the wrong one. Told you, it's too many recipes. We want your gin. So we'll get our gin back. So put that one over there because we're going to use that on the next one. So gin again. Haven't got the angles right again, have I? Sorry about that. It's a different laptop to usual. So we don't need these. So you want gin, sweet vermouth. So that's red vermouth. I have got the Dolan one here, which is a lovely one. Good for cocktails and not too expensive. Then we will want some Cointreau or some triple sec. And it's a lovely new bottle of Cointreau for me. And we need some orange juice. So really orangey one, really delicious. And where's this? Oh, there we are. The soda water as well. So this one we're going to top up. So it's a bit like a cooler or a spritz. Works really well. I'm going to shake some of the ingredients. We're not going to shake the soda water in here. So I'll get some ice in our shaker. don't need too much. I'm going to go for 2 shots of gin. It's quite a boozy one, this one. And you can make it as long as you like. You could even use a rocks glass, a highball, anything really that you like to use. And we're going to go for 1 sweet vermouth. I haven't made this one yet, but it's very similar to something I have made, which is why I keep getting in a muddle on my ingredients. So 1 sweet vermouth, 1 Cointreau. So if you love your orangey cocktails, you'll like this one a lot. It's a little bit reminiscent of a Negroni, but not with the bitterness as well. And that sweet vermouth. And then 1 orange juice. Gosh, I made a right mess. I'm just pools of liquid. There we go. So we're going to shake those ingredients. And I might not need too much soda water, which is pretty good. I'll just pop some ice. It's up to you whether you pop some ice in here or not. I just like to pop a little bit in. I'm not going to fill it, because it makes it more like a cooler, and I quite like a cooler. So the 180-degree cooler that is on board, that's become one of my favourites, and it's all Robert's fault. Well, that's absolutely delicious. This is kind of an orange version of that in a weird way. No, it's not, because it's not got wine or apple juice in, so that's a fib, isn't it? So let's have a shake. See how hard it is when I'm talking to myself, because I can't see comments. Oh, it smells lovely. It's from that Cointreau. Cointreau always smells beautiful. And we're going to strain that in. You could even make big jugs of this for summertime. Make a big jug, go and sit in the garden. Perfect. And before I put this soda water in, I'm just going to slice, put the garnish in. I'm going to slide it down the side. So again, it's a slice of orange. You can use fresh orange or dried orange here. And then I think it's going to float anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And then I'm going to top up with the soda water. You could, if you want to be cheeky, top up with champagne or Prosecco, or even lemonade if you prefer. So if you're not a fan of soda water, in fact it would work well with tonic too, so any sort of fizz that you'd like in there. And that is our Anchors Away, which is, yeah, that's set sail. Oh yeah, that's nice. Really refreshing oranginess. That's that one. Fab. So our next one, I hope Robert's here because I think Robert would love this one. So this one is a little bit boozy again, it's not too bad by my normal standards. And for this one, you will want your gin and you want your rum. Okay, it's both. So gin and rum and blue Curacao. Yay! There had to be a blue one, didn't there, with Sailaway? Had to be. And you'll need your pineapple juice and some lime juice and a bit of sugar syrup. Again, the sugar syrup on here optional. It depends what you like. Pineapple juice is quite sweet, so you may not want the sugar syrup. Entirely up to you. So it's another shaky one. Loosen it. So ice into your shaker. Ice into my hurricane glass as well. Oops, chuck it everywhere. So our glass is ready. And into our shaker, we're going to go for 1 gin. I'm sticking with the little gin here. It's a really good one for just having around cocktails or a not so posh gin and tonic. It's quite a good gin, really. And then we want 1 white rum as well. I think I go quicker when I haven't got comments popping up. Maybe that's... So 1 white rum. And we're going to go for half a blue Curacao. So I've got the Decoy Per blue Curacao here. I really like this one, it's a good colour. Bowls do one. I think there's quite a few actually. Some supermarkets do their own. So about half a shot of the blue. So blue Curacao is an orange liqueur, so it's a bit like triple sec, a bit like Cointreau. So if you don't want the blue version, although this is called a blue wave, by the way, so that's why there's blue in it. Might just be a wave if you use Cointreau, but you can use Cointreau here. And then we want 3 pineapple juice. I'm going to shake the lot up together. So look at that colour. And 1. Oh, that's crazy colour. And then we're going to go for 1.5 lime juice. Okay, so I love lime, so I don't have a problem with that. If you're not so sure about that tartness of the lime, then make sure you add your sugar syrup, or you could reduce the lime a little bit if you wish to. I'm going for the full 1.5 lime. It's a real proper sailor's one, this one, isn't it? The gin and the rum and the lime. There we go, is that everything? Oh, a little bit of sugar syrup. I'll pop a little bit in. So you just want about 1/4 to 1/2 of the sugar syrup. Don't need too much. If you have got a sweeter tooth, then go for the 1/2. If you like the lime, then just stick with 1/4. And we're going to shake this one good. So, oops. I need a bar. That's what I've decided. I need a bar. I get in such a mess on the dining table. There we go. Oh, it smells lovely as well. I love pineapple cocktails. I rarely make them at home. It's always something for holidays, isn't it? So I'm going to strain that into our glass. Here we go. Ooh, look at that colour. It's fabulous. So this is reminiscent of the, oh, what is it? Caribbean breeze, is it? I think. Ooh. That's right to the top. Look at that. Fantastic. A little bit, perhaps not quite like the fruit salad, similar. So into here we're going to have some straws. Oh, gonna make a mess. And we're going to garnish with the pineapple. I haven't cut very big bits of pineapple. You could use fresh or dried pineapple here and it'll work a treat. So that is our blue wave. Oh, squeaking. Oh, that's good. Oh, I like that hit of lime you get. Oh, yum. Yum, yum, yum. Okay. So, I'm on to the last one already. I don't normally go this quick. I'm normally here for a good 45 minutes because I can chat with you when you get the comments. So, let's get rid of everything that's on the table for now. Because this one, some of you will have spotted this, I think, on the P&O website. And this is one that Ollie Smith has created for Iona. And I thought I'd have a bit of a go at it. I haven't done it before. So this is really to celebrate the gin distillery that's going to be on board Iona, which I am so excited about. Yeah, that's where you're going to find me, I think. And Avia is going to have a distillery as well, which I think is going to be gin and rum. So, I'd just be in heaven. So this one is called the Iona Marble, and it's one that Ollie Smith has done. Hopefully I can do it justice. And the Iona gin that is on board is Maribel, and I think that's in conjunction with Salcombe Distillery. So Salcombe gin, a beautiful gin. I don't have any Maribel because I don't think anybody can get their hands on it. I don't know. So if P&O, anybody from P&O is watching, send me a bottle of Maribel. So I'm going to use, rather than my little gin, I'm going to use, just to keep with the Scottish theme, Edinburgh Classic Gin, which is a lovely one. It's got a hint of orange to it. Works really well in some orange cocktails. So this is another shaky one. Clean it out. And the other ingredients that you will need some Cointreau. What have I done with my Cointreau? There it is. So Cointreau or triple sec, but Cointreau works really well here, or will do. I haven't tried it, but I could tell. When you start doing a lot of cocktails, you start to tell which things will go with which. You can almost taste it before you've tried it. You will need some Manzanilla sherry. I think that's how you say it. So I know nothing about sherry. Ollie Smith obviously does. I don't know what he was using, but I've got this one here, which is Barbadillo, which makes me think of armadillos. And the Manzanilla, the reason for this is that it has a slight salty edge to it. So this is why Ollie Smith has used it in the Iona Marble cocktail, because of that saltiness that it has. But if you've got a Fino sherry or a dry Madeira wine, I think that will work nicely here too. You will need a bit of sugar syrup as well, and not much, so don't worry too much, and some lemon juice, which I've already got squeezed here. So what have I done with my shaker? There it is. I'm quite excited about this one. It gets served into a coupe, so a champagne saucer. I'll just clean this out because we don't want it blue. And the reason he chose the name Iona Marble is all related to the island of Iona. And I must confess I know very little about Iona, but the pictures I've seen of it are beautiful, and it just looks stunning. So ice into your shaker. Should do. And we're going to go for 1.5 gin. And I'm sure anybody who's going on Iona this year is just going to be drinking these right up until they depart. I'm not going till Christmas, so I'll drink these right up until Christmas. And then we want half a Cointreau or triple sec you can use here. Don't use your blue one, that would look a bit crazy unless you're desperate. Half a Cointreau, half a Manzanilla cherry. I was going to say cherry then. Sherry. Oh, I can sort of see what it means by using this one. But sherry is one I'm going to have to learn about. So about 1/3 of a shot of not lemon juice. Oh, I haven't had that much to drink. 1/3 of a shot of the sugar syrup, which is about 10 mils, 2 teaspoons, something like that. Brings a little sweetness to it. And then 1 lemon juice. Okay, so it's quite a little bit like a sour in a way. Yeah, got enough. 1 lemon juice. So it's really pretty, sort of opaque-ish colour with this one. I'm just hoping I'm not going to get any blue in it. Good old shake. Yeah, that smells really refreshing. This would be a good cleanser before dinner. Where's my strainer gone? There we go. Whoops. And so strain that into your coupe. And there is no garnish with this one, so apologies, Jamie. No garnish. I probably should have fine strained that. Getting a bit lazy in my cocktails. I've done a few now where I should think, oh, I should have fine strained it. And that's because I've got ice shards just floating in the top there. That is our Iona marble. So let's give this a taste for the first time. Ooh. It's really weird. Not in a bad way. But if you've seen the Ollie Smith video, he talks about how the Manzanilla sherry has that salty edge, and there is a saltiness that comes through it. It does taste like sea air in a way. Yeah, I could drink loads of those. Not a problem. Right, let's do our roundup. So apologies, I've seen lots of the numbers go up and down a lot there. I can't see any comments at the moment, so if you have any questions, then just let me know and I will answer them afterwards. Just do our lineup and recap on what we've got here. That one. And that one. Okay. So that's a pretty good lineup, doesn't it? That is lovely. Spring to summer, sailing away colours, I think. Absolutely good. So the first one we had was Between the Decks, nice long one, quite boozy. So we had the gin, the cranberry juice, the orange juice. Check my notes, bear with me. Or something else. Oh, the lime juice and a bit of sugar syrup. Really lovely one, that one. I can imagine drinking that one on board. This one was our Atlantic Breeze, so this was the rum, the apricot brandy, Galliano in there to give it a little bit of a sort of spicy kick, and the pineapple juice and the lemon juice. Then in here, this was our Anchors Away, and this is very orangey, so if you love your orange cocktails, you really like this one. This was our gin, sweet vermouth, Cointreau, orange juice, and then topped up with soda water. I think I'd like to try that topped up with champagne. I think that would be a lovely one. And yeah, a bit of a naughty one. This is our Blue Wave, so the fun one. Really love seeing the blues and the greens when it comes through on the cocktails. And this one is perfect for Caribbean Sailaway, isn't it? So this was our white rum and our gin, a blue Curacao, our lime juice and pineapple juice in there as well. A little bit of sugar syrup there too if you wish. And then this one, the sort of new cocktail from P&O. Hope I've done it justice. So I don't think Ollie Smith will be watching me, so I'm all right. But this is absolutely beautiful. I can see why he's put those together. So this was our gin, which when we get on board Iona, we can have that lovely Maribel gin. And this was, oh, I've forgotten already. Oh, the sherry. So the Manzanilla sherry, lemon juice, Cointreau, and a little bit of sugar syrup in there. Absolutely beautiful. I like all of those. I think my favourites, probably, actually for a long one, I think I'd go Atlantic Breeze, and then the Iona Marble is just delicious. Thank you very much. Sorry I couldn't see the comments, so do comment away and I will catch up with them shortly. Our next one is it the 2nd of May? I think it's Sunday. It's the bank holiday weekend. So if you've got any suggestions, any ingredients you want to use, or any cocktails you want to revisit from on board, now that we're starting to think about when we can sail again, I'm more than happy to revisit some of the ones we did last year. We did get through most of the P&O menu, so well done. But if you want any more of those, then let me know. And yeah, just enjoy your week or 2 weeks, and I'll see you in the group. Thank you very much. Bye.